Hi everybody, GingaNinja here, and I know what you're thinking. I do have really blue eyes. But also I think what's more important is that I've made it to episode 23 without an XP farm. So I solved that this morning. First thing I did is I've got this farm sorted, and this is by Shulkercraft, so I'll put a link in the description to that video because it's incredibly simple and really effective. I've turned these guys down so it shouldn't be too loud. These are just one hit. So much XP. So I think what I'm actually going to do very quickly is still going. Wowzers. Is I'm going to get all my shovels fixed up because I think it's the shovels that are the worst. Yeah, these are things that are about to go. So I'm going to get these fixed up, and then we will have XP fixed things, and then we can actually get on with today's episode. So, probably for the first time, welcome everyone to episode 23. My name's GingaNinja. Let's go. Okay, so that's all fixed up, which is brilliant, and I've also gone around and I've added a rail all the way around just so I don't fall off. It's more for my own safety. And I've put a block of obsidian here, so any shulker boxes that I'm breaking, I don't accidentally break the stone underneath and then it falls to the void. So that's just a little safety feature, mainly for myself. At the moment, everything falls into this chest, all the ender pearls, so I don't know if I'm going to go to the lengths of making a eject system, because it is just my world, so I might just be lazy. And what I'm thinking is I'll just break out the chests, and if they fall, I'll just put some new chests in. I might just do that. I might do. It's quicker, it's simpler, it's done. So, yeah, over time we might get like an enchanting station and stuff set up over here, but that's things that will come as we go. But right now, I want to head back to base, and I want to get on with today's episode. So on today's episode, if it hasn't given it away already, like with the thumbnail and the title, we're going to be working on this bridge. So we're going to extend this all the way around, and we're going to connect to this mainland here. And then we're also going to get the bridge in for getting to this top layer. So that's going to be coming from here. So we're going to get that bridge in, and we're going to get the other bridge in. So this could be an episode of 2 bridges. That's what we're going to do. So I think the first couple of things I need to do is I want to get this terraformed land in underneath where this bridge is going to go, because then I know how the bridge is going to sit on it. So I know how it's going to kind of traverse the terrain. Probably the best way to figure it out. I don't want to put the bridge in and then work the terrain around it, because that's not how in life that would happen, right? There would be the world, and then we would build things on the world. So that's what I'm going to do first, is I'm going to get this in, and then I'm probably going to get some wall down just to sort of plan the angle and height and all that stuff. So I'm going to work on this one first before we go on to that bridge. So yep, this, and then I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I've got a lot of terraforming in. This was probably a good evenings, just chilling, just placing blocks. It was a good time. I think I watched a movie while I was doing it. I can't remember what the movie that was, though. So I've got this terraformed land in. We haven't gone all the way around. Still got this bit to connect up here and on the other side as well. But it's given us a sort of idea of how the bridge is going to interact with the land, which is really good. A little bit still to add there where that final bit of the bridge is. But let's have a look at this slope, the gradient of the bridge. We'll go with the gradient, the height change. So I'm trying to keep it nice and wide as like the other bridge is. We don't want to be smaller than the other bridge. I mean, this is the main one up to the top, so we want to keep the same width. I might work on this angle here. This is a little bit too much of a 45-degree angle change, so we'll just try and make it a bit smoother, I think. And then as we're coming up, we come to sort of like a platform area. So I don't know if this is going to extend all the way down, or if we're going to kind of like curve it in. So this one I'm going to kind of play around with this like square bit at the top here, how this is going to interact with the land. But it gives us some opportunities to kind of think up some nice ideas. So I'm liking this. I'm really liking this. Let's pop over to my creative world, where I've been sort of trying to figure out how I want the bridge legs, supports. I really need to learn these terminologies if I'm going to build these things, right? Welcome everyone to my less used creative world, but more one of my most important ones. This is one of the worlds where I actually planned out my Lost Temple build. So this is where I got the blocks together and I figured out what it was going to look like. And fun fact for you, I nearly went with this design. This was like early work in progress. This is kind of the route I was going down, and then I didn't really like where it went, so we changed it up, and I'm really happy with how that turned out. So yeah, little card in the top right for you if you want to go check this out, because that was fun making that. I enjoyed that. Lots of interesting block choices. But anyway, we're here to talk about bridges, and I've come up with a few ideas of how I want the bridge to look and interact as we go higher. So we're going to have our archways, which then connect to the leg supports for the bridge, and if the bridge is at a like angled sloping part, then obviously we'll have one bit lower and one bit raised. So that's how that is going to look, like that. Then we got the actual support of the leg, and I'm liking this design. I'm liking that we're playing with depth as well, so it makes it look a little bit less flat, which I like. I like that a lot. And then obviously if we're at a sloped part, then this would be angled as well, so it wouldn't just be flat. So I'm liking that. I'm really liking that. And then also we have this extra bulk bit if this bit doesn't reach the floor. So we'll determine how many blocks we will have like in between this part and the floor, and if it doesn't reach the floor, then we'll add this bulk section. And basically this part here is this part here, so that's how those two interact. Obviously this bit here in between these would be the longer, I don't know, maybe 6 blocks, 10 blocks, something like that. This is how the bottom part of it would look, and then we'll have these indented bits in between. So I'm liking where this is going. I think this is a really good design. I like it. The only problem is that I now need a lot of basalt, and I don't have a lot of basalt. So I think this is now going to be a basalt generator is what we're going to have to do next. So let's pop over to the real world, the overworld, the play world, my world, that world, and we'll go get a basalt generator in place, because we're going to need probably a lot. See you over there. Okay, I'm back. So we have a basalt generator in place, and they're really, really simple. If you don't know about basalt generators, these things, they're so easy. They're so simple. So what we have is we've got soul soil, okay? And then in the block sort of diagonal, I don't want to break it out because there's lava there, is lava. And then in this direction, we have blue ice. And what happens is that the lava connects to the blue ice, so it runs over. And as that connection happens over the soil, it turns into basalt. So what we can do is with a haste beacon as well, we can literally just almost AFK like this and get all our basalt. Yeah, some's falling into the lava, but for how much is quickly respawning back in, it's no drama. And yeah, really, really good system, really simple, and we've got pretty much good amount of basalt. That is all we need, so brilliant. So I've got the bridge walkway in, and I wanted to make sure that I had like a decent slope for the path that you would actually walk on before I put the bridge in, and then tried to work that out. So I've got this in place, and I think I like it. I don't have a problem with it. I did have to take out the other market stand that was here because it was just getting a little bit claustrophobic around here, and I didn't really feel like we had space that was big enough for entering into such a grand bridge. So yeah, this market stall is gone. Not marketplace, market stall, I think I said. Market stall is gone, which we can put another one in around anyway. This whole thing was going to be a market area, so that's not a problem. But I do like the slope. I think I've worked it out pretty well. In some places I've got like stairs, and then we've got some slabs into normal blocks, and then stairs again. So I've kind of played around with that, and I like it. So I've got some more detail in, and I've tried to put some of the like archway supports in as well, just so I can kind of get a feel of how they're looking, make sure I've got a design that works well. It's all good making a flat design in creative world, but actually building it in survival is another thing. So I'm liking it. I am liking it. I'm liking how they're looking. I don't see any problems with anything, so I think I am going to go ahead and crank this all out. Obviously the corner bits are a bit different because I have to try and get them to work with the whole of the design. So for example, like this corner here, instead of being well, hello Skelly. No thank you. So instead of it being like this design on each side. I kind of stretched it around, so it's kind of a elongated design as it goes around the inner corner here. So you can see we've got this design here, and then it kind of expands around, and then I'll have that same idea here. So I'm making it work where I need to change things up, but otherwise I'm pretty happy, and I think we just need to crack on with getting this thing built, I think. So let's hit that music, let's have a good time, and let's see a time lapse. Hit it. Ginger, light up your builds as you go, dude. I dislike creepers. But it's okay. It's a good little interlude to say I need to obviously fix this hole, and then I'm going to get back onto terraforming because we're getting pretty close to this area now, and I need to get this bit worked out. So back with the show. And there we have it, guys. That I like that bridge. I love these archways. But in between making these archways and a few in real life things that happened over the last few days meant I couldn't get in front of the PC anyway to try and make these things. This project has aged me. It's aged me. Whoever says making archway bridges is easy in Minecraft, they're lying, okay? Oh my word. This has been a project. This has been a project to do, but I have enjoyed it. I know I'm knocking it in one hand and then praising it in the next, but I have enjoyed it. I haven't completed this corner part just because I'm not sure how to tackle it just yet. The problem I'm having is that this corner support is quite thin, and I don't really know how to make it be a part of the thing. So I'm going to have a think about this one over the next couple of days. I've got some ideas in my head what I can do, but I'm going to have a play around with that. I'm not going to be able to get around to doing the entrance bridge this week. I've run out of time for that, so we'll put that on the bench for today. But one thing I want to talk about as well is what we're doing on the bridge. So it gives us a good chance to actually have a little walk around on it. So a nice perspective. I didn't actually show like from on side the bridge. So we've got like these stairs with slabs above that kind of make this really interesting sort of wall on the bridge, and I really like it. And then when we've got these yellow walls is I'm going to end up putting these lamps, the street lamps that we've got going on over there with the hoppers and the lanterns. I'm going to put those in these places as well, and I think that'll look really nice on the bridge. So everywhere where there's one of these yellow walls is going to be one of those street lamps, and I think it'll look really nice. Need to do a bit of texturing, but we'll get to that at some point as well. And then that leads up nicely onto this top layer for future projects. I'm really excited for the stuff that's coming. Really excited. This is going to be a nice area, and I can't wait to get started on this. It's going to be good. It is going to be a lot of fun. Missed some blocks. Don't look at that bit. Anyway, one thing I wanted to point out as well, in case you guys have noticed, that there's some yellow wall there, and what's going to happen in this space eventually is I'm going to have a nice scenic lake. So this bit is actually entering into the lake, so I have kind of stopped there so that I can get the actual lake built, and then I know how this is interacting with the lake, so that just gives me that little stop point there so I didn't go too far. So that's what that is. So this will probably expand down a little bit, like we'll have some block spaces in between there, but that will do for now. That will do for now. Wow. Wow. I think we just need one more flyby, don't we? This thing's impressive. I honestly believe with everything that we're adding to this island, I'm loving it more and more. I really am. This is such a nice bridge. Peeps, I hope you enjoyed this project and this episode as well. I had a lot of fun making this one. Please hit that like button. Really appreciate it. Thank you for watching this, guys. My name is GingaNinja, and I will definitely see you again soon. Take care of yourselves. Bye.